Starting off at the Brookfield Post Office, we have the green Power Ranger heading towards the Windy City. Yeah, Tommy is going to Chicago. And an update on the wall, it is still in place. Looks like some new plumbing going on right here. That might be new. Actually, we haven't been here in a couple of weeks. Thought that this would be completely complete at this point, but nope, they're still working on it. And the temporary rate changes for the remainder of the year heading into January 19th. So just throwing that out there. Priority ground looks like it might be going up a little bit. And I almost forgot my stamps. So yeah, I'm still the guy that mails most of the bills. Kind of wanted a coffee for this intro. Welcome to today's video. It's a line of cars over here for this mailbox. I always wait for the 11th hour, obviously, but especially with the bills, I like to pay everything at the end of the month. Now, some of the bills, they have them, for the middle, not quite the end, and I've always penalized for that. So I'm trying to stay afloat, and if I see something that I have to mail before the end of the month, I'll do so now. But I always like just sending everything at once. As of recording of this, today is Friday, October 25th, 2024. I'm gonna stop at a couple of places really quick, and then we're gonna go home. I got something cool I want to show everybody. Got box 2 in today. We'll hop into Hobby Lobby really quick and just go over, as of recording of this, the last day. We'll have all day to take advantage of not only 50% off of Christmas with the sun just completely shining in here, but 50% off of wall decor. Those might be the biggest bells I've ever seen. Well, jingle bells. We'll have all day Saturday the 26th, today's the 25th, to take advantage of the 50% off of wall decor. Christmas 50% off will be, we'll head over there in a second. I'm sure it's just gonna be forever, until Christmas comes, and then maybe even lower after the fact. But here we have a Frogger sign here. I'm gonna get back to, next time we see this, get back to a kind of a Frogger giveaway. This is the first time seeing Star Trek. I have it. Picard, Captain Kirk, we have it. And we're gonna get to a special unboxing pretty soon. Might not have seen this one yet, but a really long Spider-Man stretch. Gosh, just thinking the possibilities where you could put that picture. Of course, the Spider-Man light up the huge Marvel. So 50% off all day the 26th Saturday. And the 50% off of Christmas, there is no end date. So everything is 50% off, aisle to aisle, and of course the Grinch. And I thought when I turned to my left there'd be Grinch stuff, but there's Grinch stuff here. We have a pet bandana and some little socks. It's a lot over the intercom since we stepped in here. It's like the third or fourth time they've been going over the speakers. It's crazy. It's really busy here. A lot of people out. The sun's out. Fall is here, and people are aware of the 50% off going on. Might skip Best Buy and kind of focus a little bit more on the unboxing. I just wanted to stop here. It's kind of in the vicinity of the post office. Gonna stop one more place probably, grab a coffee, and then yeah, we're gonna do an unboxing. I just didn't want to do just an unboxing video, so just something different. Also, I forgot to mention when I was in there, was the whole point of me going in there thanks to a comment the last time we were at Hobby Lobby. I can't think of what video, I can't think of what day it was, but you can pick up any of these deals online. So I don't know about the shipping, but if you can't make it to Hobby Lobby, or if there's not a Hobby Lobby close to you, you can always get poked in the eye with your sunglasses, or the 50% off of Hobby Lobby. You just might have to pay shipping, but it might be one of those things like Target has, where if you spend so-and-so, shipping's free. Same with Kohl's. Same with probably everybody. I'm sure they run the same incentive here. Okay, I've been rambling enough. I'm gonna jump in the car, and I need a coffee. We're gonna hit a coffee. Usually I wanted the coffee for the intro, and Unfortunately, where I'm at, there's like no place to get a coffee, so it makes it difficult. And it's like you got to drive way out of the way to get the coffee. So I just figured kind of zigzag our way until we find a coffee. I haven't seen this many cars ever in this parking lot. It's kind of weird because it's kind of empty over here, but it just fills up that direction. I wonder if it has something to do with that grand opening or grand reopening of Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Maybe there wasn't anywhere to park and people actually parked over here and crossed the street. I'm guessing. I can't believe it, because there's so, even this back row over here, like you never really see any cars parked alongside right here unless they're like selling their vehicle. But yeah, kind of weird. Actually, it's the last weekend before Halloween, the last weekend in October. Kind of forgot my my TGIF promo. It's Friday. Have any pumpkins left in here? Well, look at this. They actually have an Arcade1up Play Again little area here in the electronics. I'm like, there's a reason we came to Target, and now I remember it was Ms. Pac-Man. So Chaotic BPR sees the demo deluxe. I mean, we thought it was an XL, maybe a partycade, an XL countercade, so I'm guessing it's gonna fit right here. And well, look at this. Arcade game $4.99, non-retail display. Maybe it's down here. Maybe they'll just put an entire, this can be a full size, build your own home arcade. Hey, what an idea. So just in posterity here, just to get this in the shot, the first time ever we have come across together the official Arcade1up display at, well, I mean, it's not the entire thing, but they're working on it. Like, things are happening. I think it's really cool that Target, we see countercades here exactly a year ago from today. They had the Marvel superheroes, they had the Ms. Pac-Man. I took advantage, picked up the Marvel superheroes, and Ms. Pac-Man hung around long enough where it was discounted about 50% off. I know my buddy Beggy D picked it up for about $74, $76. Now, a year later, we have we have the deluxe Ms. Pac-Man here. And it's cool, and I thought maybe we'd see other Arcade1ups here, but it just looks like it's Ms. Pac-Man, but they said build your own arcade. Who knows, maybe there'll be a new kiosk at Target. New display for Xbox. The Nintendo is kind of shuffling around. We're seeing the Xbox, PlayStation. Things are happening. They're really revamping the electronic department, and maybe more collectibles, kind of a collage of things. Not really sure what this is, but 2024 fall refresh Target Chromebook inline. So not nothing home arcade, but Chromebook. The backbone right around the corner from the Arcade1up stand. So really cool. It's cool kind of seeing this stuff develop. It's empty in a lot of places, and you can just see the beginning of how November and December is really gonna look. Check out this Turtles. Check this one out. Thought they'd maybe rotate through colors. Looks like this one's $29.99. It's been a long time since we saw anything new. Usually you see the plant, but this one is new, and they have Sonic right here. Nice. And just popping off by the action figures, they do have 25% off. So it's a one-time with the app, so you get to use it one time. You have until November 16th, so it works on any toy except for, you know, electronics like Arcade1up, Class 81. Do you have Cyborg Superman? It's like a new G.I. Joe classified Cobra, Chip, Raptor, Talon, and General Ledger. It's a shot of him on the back side. You get the wings, like Wolverine claws. Also a Cobra eel. It's pretty cool. You know, a lot bigger. Well, no, are they about the same size? Could you pair these? I guess you could. You could pair them up. It's just a completely different package here. Not only are we seeing Arcade1ups at Target, but we can always get a nice hot coffee here. And I did ask if it was hot. Kind of a little mini bit of a walk and talk for Friday night. And we got the coffee, Hobby Lobby with some sales, and a new display. It's confirmed. It should be showing up at every Target. Build that home arcade. I mean, who would have thought of that? What a great idea. Speaking of home, I'm gonna actually get out of this van's way. It's backing right up. We're gonna head home, and yeah, I got something to show you. We got 2 boxes we're gonna unbox, and we're gonna go to the final frontier. I came home at around lunchtime, a little after lunchtime. Got the notification that FedEx had dropped off box number 2, and just looking at this box, it's heavy. It's somewhere over the pounds of, I'd say 58, 54 pounds. It's a big bulky box. The thing to take from this is, I'm guessing, the back glass and the topper. I mean, just look at the size of this. You don't really see this, you know, and I saw the ALP 2 times in Chicago the last 2 years. There's just so much to see. It's a big pinball machine. So you have the 2 different dimensions here. So it's obviously, yeah, the topper and the back glass. What I like is you have the ATGames sticker here, and the only thing that looks to be any kind of mess with is this yellow warranty. Save all packaging materials. Warranty voided if transported in anything other than original packaging. So we'll haul this upstairs, pair it with box number 1, open it up, and take a look at, yeah, something I'm really excited about. The Star Trek ALP. We're gonna do an unboxing, and I don't think we're gonna put anything together. I'm gonna save that for tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be the review, and I'm thinking that the beginning of the review we'll do a little bit of the, you know, everything coming together, but really focusing on this. So we'll take everything out. This is the box from today. Here's the box from yesterday. When I said this was the size of the Arcade1up pinball box, it might be a little bit bigger. I mean, look at this. So you get, this is ATGames. Everything for Arcade1up besides that topper was all in one box. I mean, this is huge. So we'll start with this, take everything out, and then I can't wait to see the topper. I have never seen Star Trek in person yet. And I didn't notice there is an ATGames logo right here too. And it's clearly saying open this side. So we're gonna cut right down, get the sides. Bit of a tight spot in here, just with everything going on. So yeah, this is great. It's gonna be hard getting this out. I can see. Try to move this in so you can get a good shot. So I can see the FX Legends right there. I hadn't decided. I know we're not even out of the box yet. If I was gonna get that decal from Buy Stuff, this is not cooperating. It's because Golden Axe is right here, and cover it with like the Star Trek theme. We'll see once everything's set up, but yeah, this is this. And I'm guessing the legs probably underneath. How cool is this? We're gonna take the foam out. Got this piece just totally fits the pinball. Another piece of foam. Same piece on this side. Just got a sneak peek of the plunger right there. And then right here we have some hardware. So the hardware for the legs, I'm guessing, is all right here. And then this is just kind of, you can see it just kind of fits right in there. So I'm gonna turn this and I guess just bear hug this, get it out, and we'll have this right on the carpet. Yeah, look at that. We have the analog right here, the FX Legends 4K, the plunger. Wow. This just slipped right out. So it wasn't like wedged in there. I thought it was kind of like surrounded all corners, but yeah, it just pulled right out. So I don't want to damage the box. I was thinking about just ripping it, sliding this out. This is heavy. It's slippery with the bag. I'm going to tip it over and just slide it just in case I need to use this box, but I'm going to be 100% honest. I don't know how I would get this packed back up if there was an issue. It's super heavy, so I'm trying to salvage it, but I'm going to tip it up, slide it out, and then yeah, we'll get a look at, you know, all the sides. I'm just going to slide it out this way. I think this is the best way to still salvage the box and just kind of wiggle it out. It's in fact Star Trek, so there's no panic that it was like Addams Family or, you know, Attack from Mars. I have Star Trek. I don't know if there's anything else in the box. It just looks like the black foam. Maybe the legs are in here with the back glass and topper. Kind of clean a little of this up, give us some space, some room in here. Examine this and then see if there's anything in there, and then we'll open this one. So nothing else in the box, but just to show you the packaging they used, they had looks like the three layer thick cardboard on both sides, and then the foam, and then a sheet right here in the bottom. So everything was protected in there. We have all the styrofoam that we saw on top along with this piece. So everything, yeah, is in this box. I'm going to get this out of here, get all the foam in here, push this out. So while this is on its side, you can see the big speaker right in the middle. It's like the power button is underneath on the front side. And I'm not really seeing anything else. Just you can see where the legs will get installed. Here's the artwork, not upside down. Something is falling behind me. So yeah, here's underneath of the ALP. I mean, this is massive. We'll get some measurements for the review, but I just plan on shifting this over and putting Star Trek right here. I did poke a hole in the plastic just to take this out. I wanted to show you, here's the screws for the legs, and I'm not sure what these butterfly screws, is that what it's called? I know these are for the legs. I remember doing that for the micro pinball, and you can just see that Star Trek theming. Yeah, right there. Look at that table. Went right down the middle on that first one. I should have just did, you know, both sides. Kind of lift this up like that just a little bit. Give yourself a little bit of space. Because yeah, there's something right underneath. That back box is like right there. So if you're open this, if you haven't bought an ALP yet, just keep in mind that. Now I know this is probably the bottom, but still, I mean, I could have just cut right in there. All right, we have a little box. Here is a power cord. This has some weight to it. I am guessing these are the legs. There's an arrow pointing this way. So yeah, we'll open this up. We'll see what's inside. What is inside the box? So it is in fact the legs. I was finally right about something. And we'll take one out, kind of balance this like that. They are black legs. I like the black. I think it's gonna go good with Star Trek. Seeing a couple of these, look at the bottom. This is a little different than Arcade1up. I don't want to say too much here. We haven't done the review yet, but pretty impressed with the actual legs. It looks like we can go a little bit higher if we need to. We can just loosen this up, push these screws out. I did the same thing with my Arcade1up. I just kind of pointed without the camera really seeing where my finger went. But yeah, there's a shot of one of 4 legs all inside this box. Well, we'll pull this up. We'll see what happens. I don't know what to... Oh, okay, that's the topper. Like, I should have realized that was the topper. I thought it was the bottom of the back glass, but yeah, it makes sense. Let's take a look at the topper. I guess we just pull this up. Everything should just come right out. It's like, I mean, look at this packaging. This is perfect fit. I might just cover this until I assemble. I'm not going to assemble this tonight. I'm gonna do everything tomorrow, but wow, look at that. I have never seen this in person. Like how the ship comes out. I know they kind of modify that design. I'll take the film off in the review. This is awesome, that blue. And then the back glass is right in here. You can see the back side of it. So pretty much the weight of this box is the back glass. And I figured that. I didn't expect the legs to actually be, I just thought because of the Arcade1up, the legs were underneath. I thought it would be the same thing with the ALP, but no, they pack it all in here and it's protected. You can see these cardboard corners, how everything had the foam, and on the bottom, I'll pull this up a little bit, we'll get a shot, and then I'm gonna put it back in, and I'm gonna put the topper back in here, and then tomorrow morning I'm gonna get up early and put everything together. Pull this up, and it's got foam on the front, so we're not gonna be able to see a lot. And in the bottom, it's gonna be hard to get this back in here because it's a nice foam frame. So I'm impressed with the way everything was packaged. Now I did order it with the SSF kit, it should be installed. We should be able to find all of that out in the review. I didn't know if I was gonna put this together tonight and just do a review just totally on the finished product, but I'm just gonna do a very quick, like, show the one leg getting assembled, and then the back glass, and then the topper, and kind of a run through. I mean, it's just, I'll show the basic. There's a little cord here to connect to the back glass. So I mean, it's pretty cut and dry. If you've put together any ATGames, if you had the micro pinball, if you had the original ALP or the Legends Ultimate, it's not going to be too complex. At least there's like, you don't have to build the walls. Like, this is already assembled. I mean, with the Arcade1up, all I did was I had to build the back glass. Like, I remember that now. I had to build that entire back glass. This is already assembled, so not too much of a build. Now that I think about it, these butterfly screws, that's what holds the back glass to the actual, the playing field. So that's what's gonna, we're gonna turn those, tighten those down. That's what those are. These black ones are for the legs. Be a little challenging doing it on my own, but I assembled everything. The Marvel. I did get some recommendations to use the box. It might help to balance things out, maybe to set something on top. We'll see. I'll start on this in the morning, and then Sunday should be the actual review, and we'll go from there. I'm gonna thank everybody for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Fits right in there perfectly. I just upside down. I remember this white being on this side, and just to kind of organize this room, I want to say something. I ordered this Monday. Today is Friday. I got this Thursday. This came today. That fast. Now, they did ship out of Georgia, maybe just because Wisconsin's closer than, like, let's say I was in Arizona. But I just want to let you know that it came really fast. I wasn't, I guess, concerned about getting it quick. I actually was going to think about getting, kind of the direct from the manufacturer, which just pushes it, I don't want to say, what 60, 70 days. But, I don't think I would have been happy with anything other than Star Trek, and that's why I ordered it. And I just want to throw it out that it came really fast. Everything fit perfectly. I put the legs back in here. I put the little box right here. I'm just going to kind of move this out of the way, and maybe we'll leave with one more shot. Gosh, this thing's heavy. Here's the front. We have the Enterprise, the coin doors, the plunger. There's the analog. Here's where the back glass is going to sit, and then the other artwork, which I'm not too thrilled about. Not taking, not to bash it, but I'm just not in love with this side. I like the other side with the blue and the black, but the thing I want to say about, if you're not thrilled on one of the sides of the artwork, I think Attack from Mars is identical on both sides. Probably the most true purist. You won't see it. You won't see this. It'll be wedged up against something. So I just want to throw that out there. It's the front. It's the back glass, the topper that, I was really focused on. And then the back side, we have all these USB ports, HDMI. This is fun. I'm just having like flashbacks of the Micro. I just remember having this. Didn't keep it. Just for, there were a few reasons why, but the main reason was someday I was going to get the ALP, and that someday has happened.